If you want to see me create a look using the 10-year anniversary palette by KVD Vegan Beauty, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène, and oh yes, we're going retro with a palette that basically pretty much after I bought it, because I bought it quite late in the game, I couldn't really, or didn't feel like I could really use it on camera. So I'm playing catch up with a number of palettes that where this is the case, and this is one of them. If you want to see everything, most of what I have in my collection, that's KVD Vegan Beauty, I'll put that video right there for you. But here is what it looks like if you haven't seen it in a while, which I suspect may be the case unless you use it regularly yourself. And I want to do a first impressions with it, first look on camera. Although I have used all of the shimmers at this point except for the gold. So I've used this one, this one, this one. I've made good use of them as single eyeshadows, usually on the inner to 2/3 of the lid. And I've enjoyed all of them so far. They are surprising, especially, I really do quite like this one. It's a very, very nice eyeshadow, and I'm kind of a sucker for the brownish blue or brownish green shifts. Lounge from Urban Decay is one of my favorites, so I'm not surprised that I'm really enjoying this shadow. Anyway, that is not what we're going to play with today. What I want to play with is this last shadow that I haven't used, the gold, and these guys here. So that is my plan, and of course using this one likely on my brow bone. Right now I have the base that I always have on, which is Wheat, or in this case Desert and Wheat, from the Smashbox Med Exposure, which is my Pan palette for this year. And I am going to go into this color right here, which is Lala, and go into the crease and outer lid. And for that purpose, I'm going to start with my fluffy crease brush from Quo. And I love the fact that this palette has a nice big mirror. It's going to make this very easy for me. So I've got the brush all packed and ready to go. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do just one eye and then do the other eye off camera so that it's nice and quick for you. So I knew already that I liked KVD mattes quite a bit because I have some quads from that brand that I quite like. I've got the Plum, the Rust, and Sage. It's funny, I couldn't remember Sage, and here I'm using a green eyeshadow. Now I have a love-hate relationship with fall colors because I was told as a teenager that fall colors were absolutely my jam as far as a good color for me. But I've never been a big fan of fall colors. And so when I go back to fall colors, I feel like, oh, there's those colors I was told I was supposed to use. But yeah, it's a good start anyway. I'm liking what I see so far. I'm going to take an angled brush and just bring it down on the lower lash line. Well, I should say lower lid because that's really what's going on. Okay, here we go. I feel like the camera's a little high, so I'm going to fix that. That looks nice. Okay, let me just fix the camera and we'll continue. I feel like that's better. I don't know, I felt like my chin was going to get cut off or something, or just too low. So I'm going to go back again with that green on the lower lid. Okay, that does look pretty good, I think. All right, I'm going to go into this one, which is another matte, kind of a matte light yellow, which is Sylvia, apparently. And I'm going to apply it on the brow bone, but a little bit lower than the brow bone, and then I'll go with that kind of bone color up higher. Okay, and using the same brush, I'm going to go into this bone color. Now this one I have used on the brow already and I liked it. And by the way, for anybody who's interested, everything I'm wearing is listed in the description box, but I'll just say I'm wearing the the Blackberry shadow from the Smashbox Matte Exposure in my brows, and I like it, and I think it works for this look. Okay, so we have done a couple of different parts of this look, but we are definitely not done. I'm just going to go and smooth the green here a little bit with my angled brush. And I want to go heavier on the green, so I'm going to use a more of a packer brush. And my good old standby is the full coverage brush from Smashbox. So back in with that green. And the green, to me, the green looks a lot lighter in the pan than it does when applied to the eye, and I find that so interesting. It's pretty much been my experience with the mattes in this palette overall. I mean, I've only used a couple, not a lot, so take it for what that's worth, but this is a first impressions. You know, these are not my final thoughts overall. First look on camera. So I said I used a couple of standalone shadows, but this is definitely my first full look with this palette. And I'm going to go with the same brush back into the green and just make it a lot bolder right below the lash line. Okay, it's turning into quite the sultry look, isn't it? Okay, I'm happy with that. I've used 2 of the 3 colors I want, and then now I'm going to go into the gold. So we're going to have a smoky gold look today, I guess. I'm going to go in with my triangular pyramidal brush from Smashbox called the Multitasker brush. Going into the gold, and I'm going to just stamp it on right on the inner lid. And up. Okay, and I'm going to go in with my finger for the rest. All of the shimmers in here behave the same way, apparently. They're very micro, very, very tiny particles, and they just seem to blend into the matte with zero issue. I'm going to go back in with that packer brush and just get some of the green back on the outer lid. Okay, just a tiny bit of fallout right here, but nothing crazy. I think I'll use the good old Q-tip trick on the very inner lid. I do, yeah, there's definitely some fallout from the gold, but I think I can control that. I don't think it has to be too problematic. And I think I'm going to bring the gold just a little bit further in, but apart from that, I think I'm done. I just won't put as much on the brush. Don't think I want to do an inner corner highlight at all today. I have done it in the last couple of looks I've done in the last few days. Yeah. I think I'm done. So I'm going to do the other eye and then let you know what my plan is to finish up the look overall. Eyeshadow is done, and as I said, here are some finishing touches I'm going to just add on. Mildew by Urban Decay is a beautiful green that I think will go really well with the look today. I have already added Perversion, which is a black liner, again on the upper waterline. I did it right away because I had it on as I was doing my eyeshadow, so it's not something that is new to what I had on my face. And since we are doing KVD Vegan Beauty, I'm going to use the tattoo liner on the upper lash line and finish up with the mascara by Monsieur. No. Finish up with the mascara called Monsieur Big from Lancome. And on my lips, I just reapplied the lipstick that I've had this whole time, which is Lolita by, again, KVD Vegan Beauty. I like the color. I might as well give you a swatch of that one, although you see it on my lips. And here is the swatch there. I think that all of that goes pretty well together. So I'm going to go and finish up the eye look and be right back. And here we go, the final look using the KVD Vegan Beauty 10-year anniversary palette. I'm liking it. The only additional thing I did, by the way, apart from everything I listed before that I was going to do, is I did use the Cover FX High Performance Setting Spray just to finish up and lock in my makeup. But I have to say, so far, I am really liking the colors that I've tried. I think that this look is very nice. Still a little bit of fallout I can see here on my cheek, but nothing that I can't brush off, so I'm quite fine. Yeah, let me know what you think of the look. Let me know if you have this palette and if there are any color combinations that you've been struggling with or that you would like to see me create a look with. I've really enjoyed some challenges that have been thrown my way, so if you are so inclined, let me know. And that's it. That's it for me. I appreciate your time and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have been enjoying my videos, I would love it if you would consider hitting that subscribe button. And if you already have, thank you so much. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it every single time, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.